The Joe Rogan Experience.
Let me ask you this one then. What do you think about all this, the Pentagon saying that there's crafts that are coming from another world?
That's New World Order.
What do you think that is, though?
Getting people to believe in the fake alien invasion.
So what do you think those things are these people keep saying?
It's probably, who knows? The Nazis were scaring their people with UFOs. They made UFOs, and they were scaring people. It's like look at the timeline.
The Nazis were trying to develop some kind of an actual flying saucer,
and
right?
they were scaring their people, and they were using look, we're going to save you. Look, UFOs. They were scaring them. The government's going to save you from the UFOs, right? So 1946, World War II's over. 1946-47, Operation Paperclip. That's when we took a bunch of Nazis and Russia took a bunch of Nazis. And so 1947, Roswell. Right there. Roswell was the beginning of the UFO craze. Right after Roswell, all these comic books, Mars Attacks, in the 50s, all these shitty-ass space movies and alien movies. There was Star Trek came, but Roswell kicked it off. That was the first one that kicked it off. So wow, that's 1947. That's right when we brought in all the Nazis. Who knows, man? Maybe them Nazis were like, dude, you guys aren't scaring your people with UFOs. You dumb motherfuckers, just get on it. Boom. So that Roswell, they just take some craft and then they get the people that they interview probably think it was real. Dude, it was a crash.
So you think it was an orchestrated crash just to freak people out?
I think
that seems like a lot of money to
you
cover it up and hide it.
When is anything too expensive? When is anything too expensive for the government?
But the official answer was never that it was a craft. The official answer was that it's a fucking weather balloon, and everybody believed that.
They get people, yeah.
They showed the wreckage.
But people that believe in UFOs, like myself and you, back in the day, I have a different view of UFOs now. But back then, we didn't care that they said the fact that they said that it's just a weather balloon. We were like, oh, dude, you guys are bullshit, and you're trying to cover up the real shit.
So they're playing 3D chess.
Exactly. So that's what I think.
So you think it's drones? I'm of the opinion.
Drones and you know how those little red laser pointers? You fuck with your cat with that shit? You go, tsh, tsh, it's incredible speeds.
Yeah, but there's some stuff. Like the Commander David Fravor one is pretty impossible.
For sure they're seeing stuff. I think Bob Lazar saw some shit. Yeah. I think they set him up. That's what I think. I think he's telling the truth, but they set him up. That's what they do. That's what William Cooper said. He was set up too. He worked for the Office of Naval Intelligence, setting up meetings, high-level meetings, he said he thinks that he was setting up meetings and looking at documents going, oh shit, they're going to be discussing crash UFO shit and reverse engineering crash UFOs. So at first he believed it. Then eventually he realized, oh, they set him up.
So they set him up so that he'll talk about it.
Yeah, he thinks they set up dudes who talk a lot, big mouths that are drunks. That's what he thinks. They set them up and they fucking, and that's what he
set them up, big mouths that are drunks because they know they're going to give out the information
and talk. They want them to talk.
So they let them get in there. They let them see it. And
they go, don't go into that room. We'll be right back. Don't go in that room. We're going to go. And then they go in. They see like Philip Corso. Remember that guy? From the Pentagon. Back in the day when I was into all this shit, I would look, dude from the Pentagon is saying it. Of course it's got to be true. Dude, a Navy pilot is saying it. Of course, they're the most credible. But now looking back, I'm like, dude, now of course it's the dude in the Pentagon. Philip Corso said, he wrote a book the day after or something. He wrote a book about how he saw the bodies in the coffins. He saw the bodies. He goes, I was there, I saw the bodies. I mean, so either he really saw alien bodies, he walked in a room and they were in a casket and it was an open casket or something like that. Either he really saw that or he did see it and they weren't real or something and he was set up.
Could you imagine
they set him up.
Fucking crazy diseases would come from an alien body? Can you imagine they would just have an alien body in a room and you could do an autopsy on it with one of those stupid masks on?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Just stop and think of that. Because think about the Europeans that came to North America and killed 90% of the Native Americans with smallpox. Imagine what the fuck aliens have. Imagine what shit that is in there. If they're a biological creature, they probably exist like we do. We're filled with bacteria. We're filled there's more E. coli in your gut than have ever been people ever. We're filled with this stuff. Imagine what kind of crazy diseases some alien body would have that you have no immunity to. No, and just ravages the population. Everyone's dead. And these guys just have these little stupid masks on. They're cutting into this alien.